Hello, I'm Joe Kosbam. For my senior project, I interviewed the student, teacher, and classmate about phys ed peer mentoring. It's a gym class for students with disability. The students who sign up to help are called the peer mentors, and the students with disability are called mentees. The mentors help the mentee learn sport, playing games, and work out. The experience of participating in this class, working with students who are very different, and making friends with each other can change the lives of all the students, both mentors and mentees. Let's hear from the students. What is your favorite part of this class?
Seeing how happy everyone gets like when they hit a home run or score a basket or anything.
My favorite part of this class is just being able to work with like everybody and giving everybody an equal opportunity in interacting and doing things that people normally would do every day.
My favorite part is helping kids that really wouldn't be active without us. We're able to get them in shape, keep them in shape.
I like working with different kinds of students and doing different activities with them.
How many students have been interested in taking this class?
We've had about 20 kids, depending on the trimester that take it. And what it is you sign up as a mentor and you get to help the students taking adaptive PE with their gym class.
What have you learned by taking this class?
I've learned a lot about how to like work with like people with special needs and just how to communicate better with them.
Everybody comes in different shapes and sizes, but like some of the coolest people you will ever meet will be the people that you don't think are.
No matter how different you are, you're still a person. Everybody should be treated the same way because we all have feelings and we all are human.
I've learned that there's different types of people in the world, but overall we're all equals, but some need more help than others.
Why should a student take this class?
A lot of peers write that this was the first time they had ever worked with a student with a severe disability, or this is the first time they thought they really made a connection with someone who was a bit different than themselves. But they've also learned the uniqueness, and they also learn things about that individual that unless you took this class or had that 1-to-1 ratio, you would have never been able to see their highlights and their strengths that they have. So I think that's very rewarding. Also the socialization piece on both the peer side and the mentee side forces the mentees to talk more with their peers, which actually inspires them to talk more with students outside of class, which is a huge positive as well.
What is your favorite sport?
Basketball.
What surprised you?
The kids are smarter than I thought they would be.
How well these kids learn. Like they'll come in not knowing anything about the sport, and by the end of the unit they'll know how to play it.
A little surprised at how good some of the kids are at the different sports we play.
People's skills vary, like one person might be able to throw a frisbee and the next person might not, and the person who can't can like hit a home run playing softball.
What change do you see in the mentors who take this class?
A person becomes more open-minded to certain things. A lot of the peers become more patient, not only with students with disabilities, but in general more patient with everyone. And there is more of an acceptance for every student at Skyline.
What do students say after taking this class?
A lot of kids I work with love it. They might end up wanting to go into special education themselves and maybe be special gym teachers or work with kids with special needs. So it's been a really positive class for a lot of kids.
How has taking this class changed you?
I've learned how to be more patient, definitely.
More patient and like caring when working with other people.
It's made me much more aware of my surroundings and things that I say to people.
Really, I didn't know much about kids with disabilities, but after taking this class, I really want to pursue it further in college and stuff, and maybe do this for a living one day.
What change do you see in students after taking this class?
They seem to take away a lot from the class. Just responsibility and being able to really connect with kids that might not necessarily be just like them. And then maybe a future career interest. So I've seen a lot of positive changes.
What change do you see in the mentees who take this class?
The mentees, it benefits them tremendously because it gives them more energy, more motivation. A mentee that in the past has had poor attendance rates, but they make a connection with one of the mentors and they start to come to school more often. They can also completely change lifestyle and their physical fitness because they were working on making those type of changes, and it's really a team atmosphere that I like to create here at Skyline.
What will you tell someone who is thinking about taking this class?
Definitely take it. It's a lot of fun.
Don't pass it up, because you won't be able to have an opportunity like this ever again.
They should most definitely take this class because it'll change you and change how you think.
I would definitely recommend it. It's a good opportunity and it's fun and you get really close with different people.
Soccer, hockey, tennis, basketball.